Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes, presented by Astrology Hub. This is your place to discover how each zodiac sign can work with this week's astrology. I am your host, Jamie Magee, an astrologer, author, and a member of the production team here at Astrology Hub, and I am really excited to dive into this week's astrology with you.
Hi there, astrology lovers. Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for November 4th through the 10th. I do hope you're having a good week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. All right, so this upcoming week is one that you are going to remember, either on a collective level or on a personal level, if not both. If something memorable doesn't surface, I assure you that a valuable seed that will set off a chain of events is most likely. Now, the biggest cosmic energy bringing this charge to the week is the total lunar eclipse in Taurus. Now, this eclipse will oppose Mercury, square Saturn, and join with Uranus. Now, we could talk for hours about how these planets could reveal themselves in your life. But in short, there's going to be a lot of conversations that activate the past and are charged with future-oriented motives. So kind of keep that in mind. Now, how this energy reveals itself in your personal life really largely depends on your personal journey, on the conscious and unconscious choices that you've made on your path so far. It's definitely a very karmic time, and I am sure you are curious about where this energy is revealing itself in your rising sign or your sun sign. So let's get ready to dive in. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at your week. Now, Scorpio, your top three focuses are going to be 1, individuality and partnerships, 2, rooted issues, and 3, connecting with inspiration. So let's talk about why. Now, we've mentioned before, the undercurrent of this recent year has been about relationships, how they impact your life. Now, this eclipse season has amplified this theme, but it will reach a critical point as we move through this week's energy. Now, what surfaces could feel instant or out of the blue, but I think in reflection, you will see all the signs that led you to where you are now. Now, what the universe's invitation for you is to lean into alliances that support your path. Now, to fully commit to this partnership, you need to be willing to share your wisdom and your vitality, and trust that you are stronger together than you are alone. Now, remember, your goal is to find a lasting connection that it supports and inspires you. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Sagittarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, Sagittarius, your top three focuses are going to be 1, mind and body, 2, framing your daily routines, and 3, a legacy. Now, let's talk about why. Now, for you, the focus of this eclipse energy is more internal or private. It carries a theme of letting go in order to receive. Now, for some of you, this could be on a subconscious level. Your intuition, your dreams, your triggers are where you feel isolated or trapped, are clues to where this story is pointing in your life. Now, on some level, you're trying to put in place mind and body practices that support your health and your wealth. The question is, what needs to change to make you feel more in balance? You may need to rebuild or rearrange a few rituals, or even how you communicate with others, which could have its challenges, but you will know if you are on the right track by how tense or relieved you feel once you make a decision. Now, the shining light for you, Sagittarius, is legacy. Now, this could be one that you are a part of, one that you can lean on, or one that you're starting to build on your own. Now, if you focus on this, you focus on this support, it will help you make sense of both the unconscious and conscious actions that you are making that have led you to this point. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look at your week. Now, Capricorn, your top three focuses are going to be 1, creation and allies, 2, value systems, and 3, daily harmony. Now, let's talk about why. Now, when you are a Capricorn who has carefully built an empire around them, it's not always easy to know where your attention is needed the most. However, with this week's eclipse energy, the need to focus on what you have created and how you share it with the world is definitely going to be hard to ignore. Now, you have spent a considerable amount of time cultivating your dream and building strong alliances. You're reaching a turning point, one that will ask you to dial back into what brings you joy, what brings you that inspiration. In other words, the fun, the passion that inspired the dream in the first place. Now, take some time to consider if you still have joy around what you are doing, if you are still building toward that soul deep dream that you have. Now, your values may need to shift. However, you are going to feel charged and ready to take action on a new or old dream, if not both. There are endless ideas and inspiration around you. So please listen, watch, and you will know exactly what to do next. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aquarius, your top three focuses are going to be one, who you are and your roots, two, self-expression, and three, what's important. So let's talk about why. Now, getting comfortable with change publicly and privately has been an ongoing theme for you. As you move through this week's eclipse energy, you may feel a tug of war between where you are going and where you came from. Now, the invitation may be to worry less about how the world knows you and more about your roots, your foundations of your life. Ideas about how you can balance this theme and this time and this attention are definitely going to be endless and in abundance. However, taking thoughtless action now could throw you off track, as well as defending decisions you've made or debating choices that others have made. Instead, I think you need to, or I would suggest that you focus on what matters to you and what you can do to support this part of your life. This will help you connect with healthy inspiration and take action steps to really realign you with that path that you feel called to. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at your week. Now, Pisces, your top three focuses are going to be one, finding your way home, two, personal convictions, and three, health and vitality. Now, let's talk about why. Learning, mastering, and exploring new realms has been a comfort zone for you, though throughout this year, you have felt pulled to focus more locally, or rather to take big ideas and simplify them by applying them to your daily routines, or even in how you communicate with people that you speak to every day or work with. Now, this week's eclipse energy will help you understand how close or far you are from connecting with this new direction or this new hunger that you have. However, before you explore these new ideas, I want you to spend some time reflecting. Do you feel aligned? Is there anything stirring your anxieties? If anything feels off, I want you to find a way to adjust, or really consider finding a way to adjust. If it's your inner wisdom and your strength that's going to guide you toward home. So if something feels off, you want to listen to it. More importantly, this inner wisdom is what cultivates your health and vitality, which is extremely important right now. All right, I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Aries, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aries, your top three focuses are going to be one, values, two, alliances, and three, inner peace. Now, let's talk about why. Now, Aries, on a lot of levels, you are in a deeply transformational phase. In the past year, your resources or who you are deeply connected to have likely shifted. Now, the invitation is to break away from a legacy you are a part of and create your own. And as you are well aware, this is a process and not an overnight revolution. However, with this week's eclipse energy, you're going to get a report card. You're going to easily see how far you've come with this desire. And more importantly, what's holding you back if you haven't gone as far as you'd like. Now, as you work with this reality check, take a look at your dream and those that you have in your corner with you. Is it giving you an inner peace, or is it stirring up fears and anxieties? Hopefully it's peace. If not, no worries. You have the power to change the path that you're on. And I do hope you have a good week. Look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at your week. Now, Taurus, your top three focuses are going to be one, individuality, two, reputation, and three, dreams and allies. So let's talk about why. Now, fortifying your individuality and breaking away from partnerships, both good and bad, have had your attention over the last year. Now, this topic is likely to feel a little intense during this eclipse week or this eclipse season. Now, you may come face to face with reasons to stand on your own, or you could miss the security of having a partnership that you could count on. The goal of this energetic push is to find a balance in the middle, to have support for your partners, but not so much that you need to lose yourself. Now, in the middle of this back and forth energy, your career is shifting. Adjustments you've made over the last year are really starting to show results. Now, Taurus, with this kind of energy, it's best to remember what your why, that purpose behind what you're doing is, and what is supporting your dream in this life that you are building toward. I think that'll help you make the most of this week's energy. I do hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at your week. Now, Gemini, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, inner peace, 2, following your purpose, and 3, trusting your intuition. So let's talk about why. Now, Gemini, your daily routines could feel over the top during this week. Big themes for you may be around work, health, or simply getting from point A to point B. My best advice for you is to notice what you like about this rush. Notice the tools, the skills, or alliances that you have grown to trust or that you do trust. Then I want you to notice what's holding you back. The goal is to let go of anything that's hindering your inner peace. And to find peace, you may have to revise your convictions or take another look at a long-term goal that you have. Are you aligned with your purpose? Is there an opportunity that you left on the table? Or even is there an opportunity that you picked up that's challenging you just a little bit too much right now? Either way, deep down, you know the answer to this question, and I want you to trust your gut feeling and follow all the signs that are there. And if you do so, you'll have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Cancer, let's take a look at your week. Now, Cancer, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, deep loves, 2, convictions, and 3, ending to begin. So let's talk about why. Now, your focus is still on what you love without condition, things that you have created or something that simply just brings you joy. Now, with this week's eclipse energy, you may experience a revelation on these topics, or you are sensing how deeply bonded you are and how precious this part of your life is. However, you are also sensing that to protect what you love, you have to grow. Now, this growth, in a sense, is a rite of passage, moving from one stage to another. This can feel overwhelming or relieving, depending on the work that you've done up until this point of your life or in this area of your life. Now, no matter where you land with this energy, trust what leaves must and what arrives is needed. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at your week. Now, Leo, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, family and purpose, 2, alliances, and 3, faithful sacrifices. Now, let's talk about why. With so much going on in your life, finding a moment to reflect or remember why you were on this path can be a bit of a challenge. However, in many ways, the reflection is the medicine that you need. This week's eclipse energy is asking you to consider endings and beginnings occurring at your foundations and how this will or will not support the purpose or the reputation that you desire. Now, Leo, if you feel overwhelmed, I want you to remember the promises that you made to yourself when you thought you had nothing to lose. Trust that whatever leaves your life is truly a gift and that you will be grateful that it had once your story completely unfolds. Now, with that being said, this is also a powerful time to strengthen alliances that are on the same course that you are on. These alliances and partnerships should feel easy, not forced. Keep this in mind and you will attract exactly what you need. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look at your week. Now, Virgo, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, the journey ahead, 2, partnerships, and 3, supported rituals. Now let's talk about why. Now, education, sharing knowledge, or seeking mastery on a wide scale is calling you out of your comfort zone. This week's eclipse energy may give you a glimpse of how much more you can learn or share with the world. Now, with this in mind, you may find the need or feel the need to become more strict with your work and your rituals so that you can ease into these upcoming shifts. Now, using good habits and building strong systems are recommended. However, it's also important to enjoy the journey. There's just as many lessons along the way as there are going to be when you get there. Now, I want you to think carefully about the alliances that you have or that you want to attract into your life. By holding your end goal in mind, you will easily understand who needs to be at your side on this journey as you move through it and once you arrive. I do hope you have a great week, Virgo. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Libra, let's take a look at your week. Now, Libra, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, your values, 2, unconditional love, and 3, the wealth of your health. Now, let's talk about why. Now, Libra, you are well on your way to stepping into this new birthday year and integrating goals. Now, the focus on what's important or valuable and how you can share this with others will be a hot topic as we move through this eclipse energy. Right now, you have the ability to attract exactly what you need. However, you also have the desire to spend more than you need or possibly have. With all matters of money, think carefully before you make decisions. The financial landscape that you have will soon shift, and until you know how that lands in your life, being cautious is the perfect gift to gift your future self. This is a good week to find ways to bring what you love into your work or your daily rituals. Try to bring things into your daily rhythm that helps promote long-term bliss instead of that instant gratification. That'll also kind of help you weigh where your attention and money needs to go. All right. I do hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, that is all the signs. I do hope you found some helpful tips about how to work with this week's eclipse energy. Please remember to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign. And if you would like to learn more about your sun sign and your rising sign, please remember that we have that free gift for you. We'll put it in the notes under this broadcast, but it's a report all about your sun, moon, and rising. To get yours, all you have to do is go to astrologyhub.com/sun, moon, and rising. Again, that is astrologyhub.com/sun, moon, and rising. All right. I'll see you next time.
Hey there, astrology lover. Did you know that you can learn practical astrological magic here at Astrology Hub? That's right. We're bringing you a hands-on workshop where you'll learn everything you need to know to get started with Jen Zart, PhD, who's been practicing astrological magic for over 2 decades. I recently asked Jen what students can expect in the upcoming workshop, and here's what she had to say.
Magic is a practice of engaging with, I would call it, the forces of the universe in a devotional way to achieve results. I find that engaging with magic just makes your life better on all levels because it really forces you to think about what do you really want, what is worth doing ritual with, and who are you, who do you want to become. You know, even the desire to change your circumstances points towards a gap that might need to be addressed in a magical and a mundane way.
I just love that. Jen is such an amazing, dynamic, and inspiring teacher, and I'm so grateful that we get to share her wisdom with you in this workshop. So if you're interested in learning a hands-on approach to making magic every day, go to astrologyhub.com/magic and enroll in practical astrological magic today. Class starts on November 15th, so don't miss out. Go to astrologyhub.com/magic. We can't wait to see you in class.
Thank you for listening to Astrology Hub Star Sign Horoscopes. If you'd like to easily jump to your personal horoscope, sign up to get a time-stamped star sign episode emailed to you each Friday. Go to astrologyhub.com/star signs and sign up now. That's astrologyhub.com/star